We're going to just start by bringing the fingertips together. So clasping the fingertips together on an inhale. Just turn the palms to face out. Stretch out the arms and take them overhead. And just reach the elbows back. Starting to open up the upper back, the shoulders. And on an exhale, just let the hands float down back to the floor. Good. Let's do that again. So bringing the hands in front of the heart, inhaling, clasping the fingers, pressing them out, taking them overhead, stretching the shoulders, stretching the arms. And try not to let the shoulders hike up too much. Keep them relaxed. You don't have to straighten the arms if they don't straighten. And on an exhale, just slowly bring them down. One last time, bringing the hands in front of the heart. On an inhale, stretch them out and up. And then here, just move around in any way that feels comfortable to you. You can move from side to side. You can turn one way and then the other. Just imagine you're just waking up and just slowly moving. So we're not doing any big movements. Just gently moving our upper bodies, getting some motion going on. And then coming back to center on your exhale, letting the hands slowly coming down. Good. All right, we know that the body can move in 6 directions, or the spine can move in 6 directions. So we're going to move the spine, wake up the spine in all 6 directions. So let's bring the fingertips to the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling, reaching the arms up, thinking nice, long, tall spine, pulling the belly in. Exhaling up and over into a side bend. Keep pressing the hips down. So be aware of where the shoulder is, so we don't want it to be dropping down in front of us. We want it to be opening back. So think of taking that top shoulder back. Good. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling up and over to the other side. So it's not about where you get to, it's about how you're feeling. So pulling the top shoulder back, pressing the hips down into the floor. See if you can stretch that top arm out. So I see some people doing this. We want to stretch the arm as well. Yes, good. Inhaling up. Exhaling up and over to the other side. So we're just going to move with this a few times with our breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. You can move at your own pace. You don't have to follow me. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Stretching the big muscles at the bottom and the side of the spine. Don't get a chance to move that much. Last time. Coming back to center. And just exhale, hands down. Good. All right, we're going to change our feet. So if you have the right foot in front, bring the left foot in front. So you want to stay balanced depending on how you're sitting. Just change the foot position. If you're not doing this, that's okay. And again, bring the fingertips to the floor. Inhale, straight up, long, long spine. And from here, we're just taking the torso, twisting it to the left, and then bringing the hands down behind you. One hand on the outside of the thigh, one hand behind you. You're just gently twisting from the base of the spine, looking behind you. On your inhale, come back to center, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twisting the other way, just gently twisting from the base of the spine, and you're not using your hands to pull you around, you're using your muscles. And then moving with the breath. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, twist. Continue at your own pace, moving with your own breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. You can go as slowly as you want to go, or you can go a little faster if you want, depending on what feels good in your body. Just moving with your breath. up and down. And we'll all meet in the center. And then bringing our hands down, back to the floor. Good. All right, let's bring the hands now onto the knees or maybe onto the shins. So I'm just going to turn around so you can see my back. We're going to do seated cat-cow, but again, if you know you shouldn't arch, just stay neutral when we arch, and if you know you shouldn't round, just stay neutral when we round. Otherwise, we're going to be arching and rounding the spine, so just be mindful of how it feels in your body. All right, starting sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, looking up to the ceiling, lifting the chest, little back bend in the upper back. Exhale, bringing the chin into the chest, pulling the belly in, allowing the spine to round here. So inhale, arching up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding the spine, holding onto the knees so you can really stretch the back muscles. Good. Inhaling, arching up. Exhale, rounding. You're holding onto your legs so you can get a nice stretch here and don't fall back. Let's do two more. Inhale, arching up. Exhale, rounding. And again, feel free to move at your own pace. You know that movement is so good for all our joints. Lubricate them, nourish them. Body loves to move, needs to move. All right, coming back to center, coming back to neutral. I'm going to turn back around. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of movement for the head and the neck. So let's just imagine we have a crayon on our nose and we're just going to circle the head around. Just making circles with the head. You can start with small circles and then make them a little bigger. If you get dizzy, just stop. Or sometimes it helps to focus on a particular point while you're moving your head around. And then change direction, so moving the other way. Don't forget that the neck is part of our spine. And then come back to center. Good. All right. Bringing the fingertips to the floor, sitting up. Inhale. Exhale, bringing the ear down to the shoulder. So we're just letting the head be heavy, allowing your left ear to move towards the shoulder. And if this is enough of a stretch for your neck and shoulders, you could stay here. Option to bring the hand on top of the head and just coax it a little bit further. Not pulling, just coaxing. Stretching the neck, stretching the muscles, the top of the shoulders. Many of us keep tension in our neck and our shoulders. We want to release the hand and bring the chin into the chest. So just let the head hang heavy into the chest. Breathing here. And then when you're ready, bring the head all the way back up. Inhale and over to the other side. So again, bringing the ear down to the shoulders so you can keep the shoulders relaxed. Yes, I saw some nice adjustment there. Just let the shoulders relax. Remember, we're not trying to get into any particular position. Option again to bring that hand on top of the head. Just gently coax. Not pulling, just coaxing. Taking a few breaths here. One more breath. and bringing the chin down again, releasing the hand, bringing the chin to the chest. And on your inhale, come back up to center. Good. All right, now let's start to fire up our cores. I'm going to move my blanket. We're going to do boat pose here. So as you know, many variations of boat pose. Please choose the one that works for you. Simplest version is just to keep the feet on the floor. You can hold on behind the hamstrings, lifting the chest, slightly tilting back. So you're not all the way back here, but you're just slightly tilting back to take some of the weight off the feet. Engage the core, so you're pulling the belly button into the spine, and this is already strengthening the core. So if this is where you are, no problem. Just stay here. If you want to go a little further, you can take the feet up off the floor, lifting here. If you want to go further, you can stretch the arms. If you want to go further, you can stretch the legs. So take your choice. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. Bringing the feet to the floor and just doing any little wiggle movements that you need to do.